Liam Neeson returns and he's back to kick ass once again. Well, sorta. Okay, so Taken 3. So Taken 3 is the new installment to the Taken series. It's a trilogy now, so there's that. And we see Brian Mills, played by Liam Neeson, discovers that his ex-wife, Famke Jensen, is brutally murdered. And you know he didn't do it. They shouldn't have showed that in the trailer, but you know, you gotta sell a movie. So now Liam Neeson is on the run from the cops while he's chasing after the guys who killed his wife. Or his ex-wife, but we have our action movie. Now first things first, I've only seen the first Taken movie. And I thought that was a badass movie, and a lot of people said, yeah, that might be the only one you should probably see. Apparently it was shit, so I stepped away from that movie and I was kind of bummed because I really liked the first movie. And after seeing Taken 3, I actually believe why they should have just stopped at number 1. Let's start off with the good in the movie. First off, the acting wasn't too bad. Liam Neeson, we all know he's a good actor, and we see it in Taken 3. Forrest Whitaker, or Whittaker, I've heard both, so I apologize if I get the name wrong. He was good in the movie also, since he plays the main FBI agent who is set to get Liam Neeson. A little bit of a cliche character, since he's like, no, I'll stop at nothing to get my man. Yeah, he's that type of guy. And that's where the good stops, because this movie was actually kind of boring. We literally don't see Liam Neeson kicking ass to like 40 minutes in. Well, it felt like 40 minutes. Just the lead up was slow as hell and it didn't get me interested in the characters. And when shit does happen, he's doing his thing, you know, he's kicking the Russians' ass. It's always the Russians in these movies. Poor Russians. Denzel Washington wastes them, John Wick does his super fast reloading and kills them all, and now Liam Neeson does it, but in a really uninteresting way. It's like at a point where the action happens and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? There's a scene where he drives this car down an elevator shaft and it blows up like 3 seconds on impact. The explosion was so damn big, it comes out from like the roof of a 20-story building. You're thinking Liam Neeson is dead. There's no way he can survive that. And I'm not kidding, like 5 seconds later, he calls Mr. Cliche FBI agent on some roof of a building. I felt like the asshole because you know when a movie starts and the theater tells you to not be a disruptance around others? Yeah, those annoying people, I was exactly that because I spoke so loud during the movie, it was just so dumb. Oh, don't worry, that wasn't the only time. That's just the prime example. And this whole movie was just predictable as shit since it plays off the, oh, who murdered the wife type of scenario. And in the beginning, you're like, yep, that's the guy right there. He's just so fidgety and sketchy. It's so obvious. And the movie plays it out as some huge surprise like, oh yeah, he's the one who killed Jean Grey. Yeah, I knew that from the very beginning. It wasn't a shock to me whatsoever. I saw this movie with my roommates and they thought it was okay, and here I am. I'm just tearing this movie apart. And we were driving home and they seriously, I shit you not, said, I felt like I didn't do anything tonight. Or for that matter, remember what happened during the movie. Yeah, my point exactly. That's never good for a movie. So Taken 3 had good acting. Liam Neeson and Forrest, whatever his last name is, did good. The action was just unbelievably horrendous and it was just super unrealistic to a degree. It was predictable since the big surprise wasn't a surprise at all. So if you're ever gonna watch Taken 3, just wait till the Netflix release. Holy shit, I'm afraid to watch the second one now. But this one actually doesn't make me want to watch number 2. Don't see Taken 3, you guys. But have some of you guys seen Taken 3? What did you think about it? God, I'm sorry that you have. Whatever your thoughts are, leave a comment below. And as always, you can find a link to my Twitter and my Facebook in the description below. But in the meantime, I have to get going.